Good evening, family. We are back. We are back tonight with a brand new show. Welcome to Your Mental Health Matters. My name is Crystal Kelly, and I'm your host. So tonight we have an amazing guest with us. We have Mr. David from NAMI Fort Wayne, our local chapter here. So, Mr. David, could you introduce yourself to our audience?
Well, my name is David Seagly. I am the acting president of NAMI Fort Wayne. I started out going to the family support group for families of those who with a mental health challenge. I went on to become a facilitator of our meetings and then a board member, and finally I became secretary and was elected vice president, and now I am the acting president.
Wow, congrats. That's huge.
You're welcome.
So I think a lot of people want to know, what is NAMI? You know, we see it in the community, but I don't think people really know what that really means or what it stands for.
Well, it stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. There is a NAMI National, which is the national organization, and NAMI Indiana for Indiana, and we are NAMI Fort Wayne. What we do is we do support, whereas we have support groups for family members of loved ones with mental health challenges, and a peer connections group for those who do have mental health challenges. It is just these individuals and no facilitators or anything.
Right.
We also do education, and we have a family-to-family class, which we hold, which teaches family members about mental illness, about how the brain works, and various resources such as medication,
Right.
and how it feels to have a mental illness, and which I think is very important.
It is. It is.
And we also do advocacy, where some of the things that we have done is we helped to create the Carriage House here in Fort Wayne, which is a clubhouse for those with mental health challenges. And we also helped to create the CIT, or Crisis Intervention Team, with the police department. They use the Memphis model from Memphis, Tennessee, which and these officers are specifically trained to work with those with mental health challenges, and we always encourage any new person with our group to, when they have an issue with the police, to ask for the CIT.
Right. That's important. Very important.
And we do FaithNet as well. We are not a faith-based organization, but we do go into various churches within the community and give them presentations. It allows us to reach a lot of folks on grassroots level, and it educates the clergy as well, because I know that in these situations, the first person that a lot of people turn to are their clergy.
That's very true. Very true.
Yes.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So with NAMI, is there a fee with the classes and education that you have for the families?
No, it is completely free. The class, it's handed down from NAMI National, and there is a booklet that they get, and we hold it over 8 weeks. There are 8 classes. It's once a week, about an hour and a half. But everything is free. There are no fees. We do, for members, we do ask for a membership fee, but that is definitely, what that does is that helps us out in our advocacy programs. And so it's, but yeah, there are no fees or anything.
Do you guys get any government funding or anything?
Well, we do get some grants, yes. We have a grants committee. I know the Lutheran Foundation gave us a grant recently, and we do work on trying to get grants to run our organization for like office expenses, but we also try to reach out to the community as much as possible.
Right on.
And then with the age, is there an age range that you go by, or is it just adults, just children, or all?
Well, for our support groups, you have to be 18 or over.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we would like to try in the future to reach younger folks, but right now our resources are limited to mostly just adults right now.
All right.
Wow.
That sounds
Okay.
good. Yep.
It is.
So is NAMI are you equipped to handle individuals in crisis, or is that mostly where the CIT and the advocacy there comes from?
It's mostly the CIT. We are not trained professionals at all. We can offer support and educate.
Kind of guide them in the right direction, kind of.
Yes,
Gotcha.
and we try to build more through advocacy. We try to build more resources for those who have a mental health challenge because there really aren't enough resources
That's right.
available.
It's true. Yeah. Right on.
Wow. So could you share with us how did you get involved with NAMI, if you don't mind sharing your story?
Oh, sure. Well,
Yeah.
I have a loved one who suffers from schizophrenia, and it is a very severe case. And I found out about NAMI from somebody I knew. I telephoned the offices, and they said there was a family support group for family members. And when I heard that, I said, I am there. And,
Right.
So,
Nice.
and there I met other people just like me who were going
Yeah.
through the same thing.
Right.
And for every new person that comes in, we can all say, yes, we understand. We have been there. We know exactly what you're going through. And I came to believe, I really need the organization for myself. It helps me out. But I also believe that we are very important because I don't think a lot of other, we fill the gap for a lot of other organizations don't.
Big time.
Yes. So that's how I got involved. I was drawn by my own need, and but I also feel that it's a very important, undertaking.
that.
I believe that mental illness touches everything from crime, poverty, substance
Right.
abuse.
Big time.
So,
Right.
So,
yes.
so is there a specific condition? You mentioned you had a loved one with schizophrenia, but do you kind of cover all the illnesses under mental health?
We do, yes. We have a lot of folks whose loved ones have bipolar or levels of bipolar, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, depression, anxiety, even I think eating disorder.
Okay.
So yeah, we try to cover as everybody is welcome. So.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Fascinating.
is the organization completely run like by volunteers or?
We do have one employee who works, an office manager who works part-time, and she takes calls and schedules things like FaithNet for us. But
And is there like a president or CEO or?
I am the acting president at the moment.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, we have an executive committee made up of the president, the vice president, treasurer, and we have a board made up of 13 people right now. So that's
And they're all elected. Or
yes.
something. Yeah. Right on.
And then,
Wow. So how can somebody get involved with NAMI? What are like the steps to get involved?
Well, we do have our website, namifortwayne.org, and that will guide you to, whatever you need, various resources you need. You can also call our offices, our NAMI offices. I know they always take volunteers, but, if you want to reach our support group, it is held at the Carriage House Tuesday evenings at 7, except for every fourth Tuesday, which is at Education Night, where somebody from the mental health community comes in and gives us a lecture on, what they do. And but yes, you can do that. Get involved with. Go to our website or call our offices, and if you want to find our support group or just generally a volunteer or to help us in any way.
Wow, I love that.
so with the advocates for the families, how often are they expected to meet? Is it once a week or once a month? You said it's a session of 6 to 8 weeks. Is that right?
Oh no, well that's the class,
The-
family
okay.
to family. Yes.
Okay.
Our support group, it just meets every Tuesdays at 7:00.
Okay,
And,
that's what you were talking about on that one.
sorry
Okay.
about that. And,
That's all right. I'm sorry, I missed that one.
our family support group meets Tuesdays at 7 at the Carriage House. So,
Okay.
And that's just you can come whenever you want to that. But the class family to family we're in the middle of it right now, and that teaches various folks how to about mental illness, and so that's our education aspect, and the other one
Okay.
is support.
Okay.
Love it.
All right.
How long have NAMI been in this community?
Oh, since probably, I believe, the early 90s.
Wow.
One of our founders was Kathy Bays. She's since retired, but she helped keep it going for quite a long time. And she was one of the people around who helped start the carriage house. I think she even went in and helped paint it and things when it was initially being remodeled. And so, yes, it's been around since about the early 90s, and we've grown quite steadily,
Big
especially
time.
as mental illness has
Right.
started to become more accepted, and more people are more willing to talk about it.
That's it. That's it.
Now, has the numbers gone up, like maybe since COVID?
Well,
How much have
a
the
good
numbers
question.
gone up? Because I know they've gone up. Just how much has it gone up for NAMI?
Well, right now, we, for our group, our support group, we used to get upwards of 30 people before COVID, and then right now we're around 20 to 25 per meeting right now.
Per meeting? Wow.
Yes, it's just a regular support group, and but yeah, the numbers of as you probably know, the numbers of occurrences for mental illness have gone up quite a bit since COVID. I mean,
Right,
COVID
right.
was just a big. It was a major cause of. so-
Definitely, yeah. About how many people would you say in Fort Wayne you guys serve?
Oh gosh, that's hard to say. It's because it's kind of an indirect thing. I mean, we our service would include the support groups, and in the education groups, it varies. I mean, our like our present family to family class has maybe about 14 people in it right now.
Okay. Yeah.
We've had as many as 20 to 25 in that, and of course for those who do have a mental health challenge throughout the community, it's very hard to put a number to that because it's just
Right.
fluctuating, and people come and go quite a bit.
And do you have maybe court-ordered members?
No, we
Just-
don't deal with the courts directly at all. We're not really a licensed organization. We're just volunteers, and
Okay.
so yeah. I mean, a lot of our family members, or our members, have family members who are under court ordered.
Okay, to be compliant with
Their
other things.
medication.
Right, right.
Yes.
And do you find that the families, the advocates of the families are, I guess, growing and learning more as they stay involved?
Oh yes, they learn a great deal. They learn that they are not alone. That is the big
Right.
thing. There are, and of course they also learn about through our class, about family to family class, about how mental illness works, and how it is, what it is like to be a person who has a mental health challenge.
Yeah.
So,
And feeling more empowered to help them.
Right.
Right.
yes, to a certain extent, but also you have to realize that you can't solve all problems. and,
Right,
Right.
right.
the biggest obstacle that our members face with their loved ones is that they can't always get them to take their medication. They can refuse to take them,
Yeah.
take
Right.
it, and so it's just hard for that. I don't know if empowered is the word, but they are educated, and they learn how to manage or live with the situation better, I believe.
Okay, that's
I'd say
good.
from my perspective too, it sounds like you're helping to kind of remove the stigma in the families
Right.
about seeking mental health care and actually, working on these issues to try to get some type of resolution.
Yes, that is one of our slogans is "Stop the Stigma," and
Yeah.
That's
I like
good.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
yeah, we are trying to, and I think that there is much less stigma than there once was. Especially with a lot of celebrities and even British royalty coming out about
Yeah.
their challenges with mental illness. So yeah.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
NAMI is such a hidden gem, I think, in our community. A lot, again, it goes back to people don't know.
Yeah.
And so for you to come here and just say, things that you guys offer like free.
Right.
It's just a matter of just showing up and just taking advantage of the services,
Right.
which is beautiful.
Yes, we would like to be able to do more with, but it's it's difficult. I mean, and a lot of what involves getting more resources involves getting more funding.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah, that's our biggest challenge as far as I think that's the mental health community's biggest challenge as well.
Yeah, big time.
So what can we do as therapists
Right.
and as individuals that may have family members, suffering? What can we do to help support NAMI in their movement forward
Great
to
question.
help the community?
Well, make people aware of us, especially in the black and brown communities,
Right.
Yeah.
because mental illness does not know a demographic.
Right.
That is a true statement.
So as you say that, do you have black and brown staff members or volunteers, enough of them, to kind of help with that?
Well, we can always use more members to reach out to as large a segment of the population as we can. What I would really like to do is I really would like for us to reach as many people as we can.
Right.
And with anybody's help, is appreciated.
Right,
So-
right.
But yeah, I just make people aware of us. That's the big thing, I think, because the more members we get, the more of a voice that we will have, and the more people will be aware of the support that they can get, and the more that they will be aware that they are not alone, and that there need not be a stigma.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So with the faith portion of it, do you guys come out like on a Sunday?
We have done that,
Okay.
yes. Because I know we did some presentations at the library recently, but those were not well attended because I don't think that a lot of folks like to necessarily talk about that in the
In
open
public places.
Whereas in their church, they're with people that they know, and
Yeah.
what
And
we have found recently is that when somebody brings it up, the other people suddenly bring it up too, saying,
Right.
"Oh, yes, I have
Right.
a brother, or I have a family member, or I know somebody who has a son or daughter who."
That's right.
So
Yeah.
yes,
So maybe we can set up like at different churches
Yeah.
on a Sunday afternoon, having a table and just kind of briefly saying what you guys represent, and then having the flyers and information there.
that could be a good idea. Yes.
Okay, I'm just putting it out there because
Right.
I know when I try to have events, I have started calling NAMI, and they have represented in big numbers, and I appreciate that. I think the last 3 events we've had, we've invited NAMI, and I do appreciate it because you guys come with information, and you do also give a talk about what you do. So I appreciate that.
Yes, we would be willing to go to any. We're open to go anywhere, basically. So
Okay.
that's-
Yeah. Yeah, because I know when I call through the Society of Black Mental Health Professionals, you guys on it. You know,
Yes.
you participate in our walks. I know you guys were at Fort Wayne Recovery Rocks this past Sunday. So you guys are in the community, like you're doing your part, but like you just said, I mean, it just takes all of us to get the word out as much as possible.
Oh yes, there is
Yeah.
power in numbers.
Yes, I
definitely.
believe that. I believe that.
So
Wow. So do you have anything coming up that we should be aware of? Any other classes, like fall classes coming up or anything per se?
well, there is going to be a family-to-family class in the fall,
Okay.
and of course we have our 5K run every 4th of July,
Oh,
which
nice.
raises money. It has been at Foster Park in the past, but this year it's going to be at Schoaf Park.
Oh, nice.
So,
Okay.
so those are the big things right now.
Okay.
So,
All
yeah.
right. And where's your office located here in Fort Wayne?
It's on Lake Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, not too far from the carriage house.
no, it is
Right.
not. It's pretty much across from the VA.
Gotcha. Okay.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We appreciate you, Mr. David. Any other questions you guys have for him? This was awesome.
I'm good, but I would like to, just start connecting more.
Yes.
And
yes.
then make them more seen, especially in our community.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Okay, well, you can call our offices anytime, and we will definitely get back to you because we want all of the help that we can get, and we want to
All right.
reach everybody.
All right.
Right.
We appreciate that.
Cool beans. So again, if you're just joining us, we have NAMI Fort Wayne here as our special guest. Just services that they provide here, free services on educating the community about mental health. So again, they are located here in Fort Wayne on Lake Avenue, and then you can definitely check out their website. So again, everything is free. It's just a matter of you seeking that information out for yourself or for your loved ones.
Right.
Yes, our website is namifortwayne.org.
Thank you. I appreciate
That's
that. Yes.
And that's Fort Wayne all written out, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful. All right. So thank you, Mr. David. I
Thank you.
appreciate you. Thank you. So we have some announcements we would like to make. Miss Tammy, would you like to
You
share
want me
your
to start?
announcement? Yep. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I will start with
Yes.
the announcement. In an effort to increase awareness about our disparities in the Black and Brown communities,
Right.
we are wanting to have another Minority and Black Healthcare Professional Symposium. And what this is for the young people ages 13 and up, and it also includes young adults, to give them more information on medical, mental, healthcare professions in an effort to get them interested in getting into that profession, because we are in a season of disparities, not just here in Fort Wayne, but in the nation, really, in the state and in the nation. So if you want to come out and join us, there will be free refreshments. It will be on, did I even put the date on here? Yes. It is on Saturday, October the 7th. Saturday,
All right.
October the 7th, starting at 11 a.m. It's Hessen Castle Library, which is at 3030 East Paulding Road in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Again, the address is 3030 East Paulding Road, and that's the Hessen Castle Library, and it's for the Minority and Black Healthcare Professionals. This is a free event. It starts at 11 a.m., and we will have refreshments available. You can sign up on Eventbrite, and honestly, it's just open door. It's free. I just kind of want the numbers that we'll have attending there. But if you don't get to sign up on Eventbrite, you can just show up. Please bring your young people, get them encouraged about the healthcare professionals, which includes mental health.
Big time.
And thank you. October 7th.
And that is through.
Through CM Heart to Soul and the Society of Black Mental Health Professionals. Thank
Whoop,
you.
whoop. All right, cool. All right, next announcement we like to make, ONV right here. They are having their third session on the financial pillar, building stable foundations. And so the fourth session is tomorrow. So this is going to be on the 16th at 7 o'clock. And this is going to be at the summit. So that is at 1025 West Rudisill. So again, if you're trying to get your finances in order, come and get this information, because they're definitely giving you what you need to set your future up. So we all need that when it comes to how to manage our money. So please come out, get the information. This is through our Neutral Voices, the financial pillar will be putting on this conference. And then the last announcement is, I'll save the best for last. I'll just play. I'm sorry. But let me, on a serious note, yes, on the 30th, we have our open house. My private practice, Uniquely You, Counseling and Wellness Center, we will be having our open house.
All right.
So in the Wayndale area. So we got another mental health facility getting ready to open up. We are at 6710 Old Trail Road. It's going to be on that Saturday the 30th from 2 to 4. So please come out, check us out. It's myself and then Miss Robin. She has her practice, Ginger and Rue. And so we are offering mental health services, and we'll be giving away free wellness packages. And so
Nice.
so check that out. So yes, we want to let you guys know that we're here. Another service added to the community. We're excited. So please check us out on the 30th of this month from 2 to 4, 6710 Old Trail Road.
All right.
All right,
That's
all right, all
awesome.
right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So again, this is Your Mental Health Matters. We are on the first and third Friday of each month, bringing you all the great information when it comes to mental health. So tune in on our next next month, October, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that would be
October.
the 6th.
October 6th.
Yep.
So check us out. We'll have a special guest that evening as well. So again, this is Your Mental Health Matters. Until next time, peace.
All right.